What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up, coming at you with this video that I said I was going to do. I found it sooner than what I thought I was. But this was the second part what I was talking about, the double standards. And this is a true statement. And this is what I was referring to. And the funny part about this, the surprising part, or I don't know how you want to put it, but it was a woman who wrote this. Excuse me. It was a woman who wrote this, and it was a woman who shared it with me. And that woman who shared it with me wasn't one of my sisters, but it was a woman who wrote this. Now, I don't know the woman who wrote it, but this is true. Think about it. I'm finna read it out to you. A guy would date a woman that he sees standing at the bus stop, but a woman won't give a guy a chance who rides the bus. A guy will date a woman who lives with her parents, but a woman will not go out with a guy who lives at home. If a woman needs money, the man is expected to have it to give, but a woman will look at a man with disgust if he needs money from her. A woman expects the man to wait before she decides to act like a wife, but the woman expects the man to act like a husband right away. A man will date a woman who has no job, but a woman will slowly but surely drift away from a guy who loses his job. I hate double standards with a passion. Now, tell me that's not facts. Tell me that's not facts. Now, I'm not saying this is all women that do stuff like this. No, of course not. We all know that. But we know women do stuff like this. A woman would not give a guy a chance if he don't have his shit together. But she can be struggling, trying to find her way, and expect for him to just come and save her, I guess you could say. I guess that's what she's waiting for, a man to come save her. But all I'm trying to say is this. At the end of the day, if you want to be treated fairly, you got to do the same shit that we do. That's why I hate double standards. Guess what? Like I said 100 times before, I'll say it again. I'm all for female empowerment. I'm all for women equal rights and all that stuff. But you want to be treated equal, you're going to have to do the same shit that men do. You're going to have to go through the same things men go through. Excuse me about that. You're going to have to, suffer the harsh punishments that men have to suffer. That's just life. That's just what it is. That's just how this thing works. And the one thing that I just can't stand is I see this all the time. This is another one that I hate as a double standard. That, how can I explain this? Well, like I mentioned in my last video, like the Bow Wow situation, we all know stuff like that happens. And then also like the court systems. We've seen plenty of times, and we know plenty of people. Don't act like you don't know somebody, friends, families, or friend of friends, or whatever. We all know people that a guy could be very successful, or getting there. End up getting with a woman. They be together 1, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. I don't know. However long they be together. Get married, have a child. All of a sudden, she deserves half of his fortune. Like, wait a minute. He came into this with all of this. She came into it with nothing. How in the hell she deserve half? And the first thing I always hear women say when I ask that question, you don't know what she did in that relationship. I know she didn't have that money. I know she didn't have that lifestyle. And more than likely, she wouldn't have had it. She wouldn't have got with that guy. For example, let's talk about Michael Jordan. Let's talk about Tiger Woods. I know Kobe Bryant did not get the divorce, but he almost did. Let's talk about Kobe Bryant. We all know that these guys, and the reason why I'm bringing them up because they're famous, popular. We all know what they do for a living. And we all know these guys play sports. You know, Michael and Kobe play basketball and Tiger play golf. These guys would have had this money, this lifestyle without the women they were with. We all know. We never saw Michael Jordan's wife driven a basketball. Like I said, Kobe didn't get the divorce, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave him out of it, but almost did. Tiger Woods did get a divorce, so we all know. I ain't never seen his wife swinging a golf club in those commercials, just like Michael. Never seen them their names on any products like Hanes or Gatorade or McDonald's or whatever. What was she doing? Laying out his clothes for work the next day? That deserves you half of somebody's fortune? Okay. And that's another thing that I've always talked about. I tell my sister all the time. I say, women have it easier on this earth than men. You cannot sit here and tell me that you don't. For example, like this here you're looking at, women look for men to take care of them. I have yet to find a woman that said they want to take care of a man. I have yet to find a woman that says, I want to take care of a man. You see what I'm saying? That right there is the argument. A woman could be a housewife and nobody bats an eye, nobody has nothing hard to say or anything. But if a man is at home taking care of the kids, people do look at him sideways. You know what I'm saying? People do have their comments. People will say what's up. People will have, so I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but I'm just saying that, like I said, I'm all for women to be empowered, to have equal opportunities on this earth, equal everything. But when you're talking about you want to be treated equal, don't get mad when you do get treated equal. And let me explain what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this here. Think about what I'm saying. It was maybe 2-3 years ago, something like that. Donald Trump said that he was going to put women on the front line in the military. I'll never forget, I've seen so many women get upset and mad. You don't treat women like this. That ain't right. Women, they supposed to be on the front line and blah, blah, blah. There's a girl I work with at my job. She's also in the military. And she got upset. Now, I even said the same thing to her. I say, women want to be treated equal. Here you go. You're going to see what men go through. How come women are not on the front line? They're in the military. How come you're not on the front line? Here you go. That's all I'm saying. I 100% agree with everything. But you got to go through the shit that we go through. If you want to be treated equal, if you want the same things that we get, you're going to have to do the same thing. To get what we get, you're going to have to do what we do. And that's what I'm saying with this double standard on the screen that you're looking at. Like I said, a woman would not date a man that rides the bus. Now, it's not saying that this won't no woman ever know. What it's saying is like not too many women will try to get with a man who's on the bus. Even though he can be riding the bus because his car broke down, so he need to get to wherever he's going, whatever. Because that has happened to me a couple times. I need to go and get to the house. My car stopped on me. I'm on the bus. Now, I ain't trying to get with nobody, but I'm just saying. You never know why somebody's on the bus, but women will do that. And we can't say it ain't true because it is. We all know that. And then that's another thing. If a guy live at home with his parents, I ain't trying to get with you. But we could take her from her parents. Come on now. Yeah, look, I know there's supposed to be tradition. I know that's supposed to be the way it is. But what I'm saying is these are double standards. These are examples of what it is that men are talking about. I did a video before, maybe a couple of weeks ago or whatever, about this guy who put up a post saying that the reason why guys are so obsessed with succeeding in life because no one cares about guys, which is true. If I can find it, because I saw this as well too, but I gotta find it. I don't know where I found this one at, but if I can find it again, this is gonna be. I'm gonna do another video about this lady. Well, transgender from a woman to a man. I'll put it like that. Yeah, yeah, I don't even know how to phrase that. I don't even know what it is, but I know the term is transgender from a woman to a man. And this person who is the same human being, but goes from woman to a man, and even at first looked like a woman, now looks just like a man with the tattoos, muscles, facial hairs, all that. This person even talks about how life is different as a man, how men do not have it easy. Same human being, but go from woman to man and then see how life is different and harder as a man. You are, as a man, expected to do this and do that, but as a woman, you're not. There's a double standard. And I'm going to give you another double standard on my job. I have a very physical demanding job. And there's plenty of times that the ladies on my job, they can't lift or push or pull the product, so I have to do it. Well, I don't have to. I choose to. I choose to help. But, and I explain to her, I say, that's why women don't get paid as much as men on these jobs. This is why. Because y'all physically can't do the work that men do. That's why women don't get paid as much as men on these jobs. And that's what we try to explain. But of course, that goes on deaf ears. But I put it out there. I even came out and told her. I know I'm kind of getting off topic here, but this is on my mind, so I'm gonna talk about it. I even came out and told her because we had a conversation one day. I forgot how the conversation came about, but I remember the conversation was women don't get paid as much as men. And I told her, I say, name me one job. One. It's all you got to do. Just name me one job here in America that says I'm going to pay you less just because you're a woman. And you're doing the same exact work, same responsibilities, same job title, same exact job, same exact company now. Got to be the same company because, different companies might pay different. But same exact company, doing the same amount of work, same responsibilities, same everything. And they said they're going to pay you less because you're a woman. I said, name me one job here in America that'll do that. And you know what her response was? Some bullshit. She going to say, well, it's against the law to talk about your salary here in America. That's why people don't do it. I said, get the fuck out of here with that. You can't name that shit. Women just go off of that bullshit just to try to get what you want. I said, instead of coming up with some bullshit, tell me what job is going to pay you less just because you're a woman. I said, name one. I said, you can't because that job will be shut down with the quickness. And then I even broke it down to her. I said, the job where you been at, I've been at the job like 4 years or 5 years. No, about 4 years before her. I trained her and she's getting the same amount of pay that I'm getting. So we know that's bullshit right there. I've been there before you. I trained you, and you getting the same amount of money I get. So that's bullshit. And you can't even do half the work because you're not physically strong enough to do the work. You have to get help, like I said, to push, pull, and carry the product. Now, I'm not going to say she don't work, because she does. She's a hard worker. But when it comes down to it, a lot of times she can't do it because she's a female. So she's asking one of the guys to help her. That might sound sexist to y'all, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm just being 100 with you. At the end of the day, it's like the guys are doing double work because we're helping her when she can't physically carry the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this. These double standards in this world is fucked up. We all want to be treated equal, and we all should be treated equal, because we are human beings. We all bring something different to the table. But if you want to be treated equal, male or female, it's mostly women that holler that being treated equal crap. They want the same thing. They want to be treated fairly. It's mostly women that do that crap. But if you want to be treated equal, you're going to have to do the same shit. Go through the same shit as your counterparts. That's life. Nobody's going to give you the same amount of respect, same amount of money, same amount of anything, and you're doing less to get it. You're not doing as much to get it. That's called BS. Yeah, that's called BS. So all I'm saying is this here, and I'm finna go ahead and end this video, is that these double standards in this world is not where it's at. I don't know where people get this idea that this is okay. I don't know where this came from. I wish it would never be. But at the end of the day, this is what it is, and it sucks. And it's just hurting America. It's just hurting us as a people. I know damn well I'm not finna sit here and whine and complain about things when I'm not finna whine and complain that I don't have the big old mansion, but I'm not doing anything to get that big old mansion. I'm not finna whine and complain that this person has $1 billion, and I'm not doing what I gotta do to get $1 billion. I'm not finna do that. Why? Because that makes no damn sense. Just like a lot of people whine and complain that the things that I'm doing that I'm able to do, and I say the same thing. Well, you can do it. You just choose not to, or you choose to do other things. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, all I'm saying is these double standards on this earth, it's ridiculous, and I wish they'd never exist. And it takes us as a people to end these double standards. So with all that being said, I'm finna go ahead and end this video. This is your boy Man Up. I'm Chuck of the Deuce. I holler at everybody.